Hello friends, how are you doing? Welcome to the YouTube channel HealthQ, the place where my mission is to motivate you to look at the brighter side of the health. I am your host, physiotherapist Meghna Dave, and in today's video, I'm going to share with you top 5 habits that you should develop within yourself in order to achieve and gain a good level of physical well-being. Yes, you heard it right. So if you are interested in this topic, make sure to watch this video till the end. So let's begin. So in the previous video of Wednesday, I spoke about what is wellness and why does that matter. Now, in today's video, I'm going to extend this to the area of physical well-being. As you know, there are 8 different elements of wellness that matters in our life in order to achieve the maximum state of well-being. Every element of wellness is interrelated to each other, and so does your physical wellness is also dependent on other aspects of your wellness like emotional wellness, spiritual wellness, financial wellness, occupational wellness, etc. Hence, it's very important that whenever we are planning or is trying to achieve a state of well-being, we need to focus on all these 8 aspects of wellness. But today I'm going to cover very precisely over the physical wellness. When it comes to physical wellness, it's all about your physical well-being. It's all about your physical body. So what all things we can do in order to make sure that we stay disease-free, symptom-free, and also live a fit and healthy lifestyle? So the first thing and the first habit that we should develop within ourselves is an ability of being self-aware. It's an ability to be intentional and being able to embrace our own body. It's about focusing and concentrating on learning your body patterns. Remember, every human being is different, and so does their body pattern. The reason I get some sort of illness could be very different from reason some other person get it. Hence, it's always important that if you are being intentional and aware and is constantly monitoring your own body, you would be able to take much more better steps in order to prevent those conditions. Mostly diseases can be prevented, and this prevention is only possible when we understand our own body. So the best thing we can do for that is focusing on your breathing patterns. Focusing on your own body patterns. Look, what are the triggers in your life that leads to illness in your life? What are the triggers that makes you sick? What are the things that you do after which you develop some sort of pain, muscular aches, or else any sort of other disease? Figure out how or is what patterns exist that can aggravate your symptom that you might be facing due to some long-term condition like diabetes, hypertension, whatever it is. Make sure to understand and identify what are the patterns that aggravates that. Introspection. Always make sure to take time to develop this habit of introspection and develop this habit of identifying the patterns that your body follows whenever you have some episodes of sickness. How you can do this? This can only be done with the help of first meditation. Whenever you meditate, as you grow your habit of meditation, you will be more mindful. You will develop your inner strength of focusing and being able to identify your areas of weakness as well as strength. So meditation is one of the very important way that can help you to do this. The second way of identifying this is journaling. Make sure if you are having any sort of symptoms or is condition that reoccur again and again, try to jot down what are the factors that aggravate them, and also try to jot down what all things that you act upon helps to reduce the level of the symptoms. This bank of information would be very helpful for you whenever you would try to deal with the situations. Hence, always develop this habit of self-introspection and self-awareness. The second habit that you should develop is of decluttering your life. I know this is not directly related to being able to stay physically well, but it's a very important habit that one should develop. Minimalism gives you the space of self-introspection, gives you the space to be mindful, gives you the space to gives you the space to be intentional. Just imagine if your entire day is filled up with the to-do list of unwanted and unnecessary tasks. What will happen? You won't be able to focus on the things that you should do actually in order to gain a good state of physical wellness. And it happens with every one of us. Every one of us are not able to exercise on a daily basis. Why does that happen? It's just because our to-do list doesn't have that room to fit in this important task. It's always filled up with the clutter of urgent but unimportant tasks. Hence, it's very important to declutter your life, not only from your workspace, from your mental state, from your emotional state, from your financial state, etc. Hence, that's the second important habit that one should develop in order to develop the state of physical wellness. Moving to the third important habit of developing a good level of physical wellness is developing good relationships. I know, again, this is not directly related. Our human being is a social animal. We need humans around us in order to uplift ourselves, in order to grow, in order to build ourselves. The relationship that we have in our life determines what kind of life we will live. Hence, it's very important to declutter relationships also. Make sure to maintain relationship with the people that only matters to you. Make sure to build friendship with the people who uplifts you, who motivates you, who builds your character, and also are supportive in the things, the endeavors that you believe in developing yourself. So be very mindful and very focused and intentional when you are building relationships and friendships. Relationship is dependent somewhere on give and take. If you are adding value in somebody's life, that person will be obliged to add value in your life. Hence, it's very important to develop healthy relationship, as it helps you in developing a good state of physical and mental wellness. That takes me to the fourth important point, and this is very directly related to being able to live a very healthy lifestyle, and that is eating a balanced diet. Eating right, eating mindfully, eating a balanced diet, being intentional towards what you eat. Going local, going fresh are some of the points that you should keep in mind whenever you are eating your food. But also don't forget to give room for the cheat meals for yourself and giving room to the food that you actually enjoy eating. Because just imagine if you stay on salads and soup for all 365 days, life is going to be boring, and what you will end up doing is you would end up quitting. Life needs to be interesting, and thus give a balanced amount of importance towards a healthy diet, and sometimes give some space towards the cheat meals also. But make sure to send positive energy toward all the food that you eat, because food is also a biggest source of energy. And hence, if it is not consumed with positive energy, positive vibes, it might not help you. Hence, it's very important that you send positive vibes to whatever kind of food that you are eating. And last and the fifth habit is of physical activity. Now, every human being is different. Every human being's level of physical activity requirement also varies. Hence, again, my first point matters here. Being self-aware. You should be able to understand your capacities. You should be able to understand your reason behind doing physical activities. For some people, it could be weight loss. For some, it could be just a source of staying healthy and fit. And for some, it could be the source, physical wellness and physical fitness could be the source of reaching to the level of peak performance. And every different human being has a different requirement of physical activity. So the first thing that you should do here is to identify what's your why, what's your goal of doing physical activity, what you want to achieve out of this, why you need to do physical activity at first place. When you are able to understand this, at that point, you need to then move forward in identifying different methods and different sources or else different ways with which you can add up physical activity in your lifestyle. Whatever kind of physical activity that you are choosing in your life is something that's safe for you, is something that you enjoy doing, and is also something that constantly challenges you to take yourself to the next level, because it's all about improving your flexibility, strength and endurance. It's not necessary that everybody needs to go to gym and lift 5 kgs of weight or etc. Every human being has a different pattern. Identify your pattern, but make sure to be consistent with it. Make sure to enjoy that and constantly discover different areas of workouts that you can enjoy. One more tip that I would like to add on here is also give some space for intermittent activities. What do I mean by intermittent activities? Intermittent activities are basically the activities that you do in middle of the day whenever you find some free time, or else you can intentionally find some time for yourself to do this intermittent activities. This makes the process of physical activity more fun, more enjoyable, and also more fruitful. I hope so, friends. These were some of the 5 habits that one can develop in order to develop a good amount of physical wellness. I hope you find this information helpful. If yes, make sure to like this video. Don't forget to share your comments, your thoughts, your feedbacks in the comment section below. Let me know what you think about wellness so that we can have a better discussion about it. And also, don't forget to subscribe to HealthQ channel for more such health awareness videos. I'll see you in another video. Thank you.